Okay, it's March in the UK, and we've got some tortoises looking for homes, and many of the tortoises that we get are long-term captives that came from the wild, including Toby, who is a Moroccan spur thigh tortoise, and he's actually documented to be over 100 years old. So you can see he's a spur thigh because he's got little spurs on his bum. He's got no spur on his tail. It's a little bit long to one side. And you see he's almost like a little antique, little old penny. Okay, lovely little chap. Unfortunately, he hasn't got any viruses. He's never had runny nose, which unfortunately is quite common if tortoises get mixed in captivity. He's a beautiful little chap, and one thing to consider with older ones is you shouldn't really mix them with other tortoises because they can catch viruses. The other thing is, from Morocco it's warmer than in the UK even now if you look on your app, on a weather app. So being able to bring them in at night, particularly at the moment when it's still going below 10 degrees, is really important. And then as soon as they've had a warm up with a heat lamp in the morning or a warm bath, you can pop them out for a few hours in an enclosure like this. So this is just done with gravel boards, a couple of gravel boards, and we've gone down an inch into the ground so they can't dig underneath. And then we've created lots of enrichment with slabs and terracotta and plum slate, all things you can get from the garden centre or upcycle. And we've turfed up all the grass, turned it upside down and made a hill in the middle so that he can climb and exercise. And we do try and weed the grass out because it can get wet and damp, which can cause respiratory problems with a tortoise. We've also upcycled a fish tank on its side for him to sunbathe in, because in Britain they need a little bit of help to get warm. And he's also got a shelter for summer months if he wants to park himself up and go to sleep. And then we've got different edible browse going on in there, but not all weeds because it can take over. We've also put slabs and slate in to create a habitat, like basically a really pretty little rock garden. And this is, I would say, what do you think guys, 4 metres by 2.5 metres, which is a really nice generous space for a little chap like this. And then when the weather's really bad, or we got a rainy day, if you just come in here, we use plastic tubs, Laguna tubs, which are about 2 foot by 3 foot, but you could do this with a bookcase on its back lined with plastic. We've got chick brooder lamps which you can buy from the farm shop, and then we have special UV and heat bulbs because tortoises don't just need a radiator, they need penetrating heat to warm up and digest their food and be healthy. And that's it, just a basic quick whistle stop on how to do a setup, an indoor and outdoor setup for a little chap like this.